Okay, Hunt for Love people, let's get into it. I just watched the season finale, the first season finale for Hunt for Love. Let's get into it. Okay, before I tell you all my thoughts about the cast and who they picked, and this is from the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, let's get into the little sneak peek of the reunion. I see that Sean Robinson is not the host and it's going to be Suki. Let me tell you something about both women. They're beautiful. Suki handles the Sister Wives franchise. Sean pretty much does all the reunions for all the spinoffs. Pretty much, right? Suki is going to be a better host for this cast. Suki handles Cody Brown. And if you know anything about Sister Wives, it is not easy interviewing Cody Brown. Suki leaves no crumbs on the table when dealing with Cody. Unless there was something specifically, a topic that was specifically requested to not be discussed in those interviews, she is going to go there. And if something is brought up, even if somebody mumbles a word, Suki is going to go back and say, well, now let's clear that up. I love me some Sean Robinson. Like, she is a beautiful woman, okay? Both women are gorgeous. But my thing with Sean is someone will mumble something and put something under the table and she'll keep it moving. Now, I know people say, oh, the producers are in Sean's ears, so she can only do so much. Well, they're in Suki's too. Yet every Sister Wives reunion that I've watched for the last 5 years, I'm like, yes, Suki, put your foot in his ass. I'm like, yes, Suki, get that tea. So I'm excited that for Hunt for Love, we are getting Suki. No disrespect to Sean. I'm sure we'll see Sean on all the other reunions, but it's really Suki's time, and this cast is nothing to be played with. Now, if you watch the season finale of Hunt for Love, let's get into it. If you haven't, this is nothing but spoilers. It's my take, and you may not want to watch it. So I want you to stop, think, pause, and decide if you want to move forward, because I am about to dish everything about the finale. In no particular order, let's get into it. Courtney chose Cult over Usman. Now, even though Usman is not my cup of tea, he is financially stable. I do believe he is a genuine person. And I would have definitely chosen him over Cult. Courtney, what about jobless and homeless makes you say, yes, that's my match? I understand you feel bad that Colt broke his leg, but honey, send him money. Don't ever have him move in with you and your family. Colt, out of all the guys, have been on this franchise for the longest. We have seen him through his marriage with Larissa. We've seen him date another Brazilian girl. And then we saw that whole bag Vanessa that he ended up marrying his friend that he was cheating on Larissa with, and we saw that marriage go up in smokes. They had said Mama Debbie was the problem. Well, Mama Debbie got her a man who has a home, and they are happy in Canada, okay? Courtney, you should have tuned into one of the seasons to see that Colt cheats on every single woman that he's with. As a friend, he is funny, and I would have loved hanging out for him. But let me just tell you this, to even be intimate with a man that is purposefully jobless, it is very different if it's my man and I've known him to be a hard worker and he was just laid off or whatever the case is, then I could ride with him. But for someone who is so unstable, I would never even let him kiss my baby toe. I don't know what it is, but joblessness makes my meow dry. My shit is in a corner hissing. No money, no romance without finance. That's what the OG says. Courtney done messed up. Okay, going to the whole Tiffany, Rocky, Carlo, Elise situation. Tiffany made the best choice. I think her and Rocky for right now, Rocky has grown man energy. I think they're going to do well. And even if it only lasts for a couple of months, I think it's the right choice. I think the only thing Tiffany could have done is choose herself or choose Rocky, but choosing Carlo was a no. So there's this whole debate that's going to come up on the tell-all about whether Carlo owed Tiffany anything when he had been sleeping with Elise at night. If you're courting me in the daytime and then you're sleeping with another woman at night, yeah, tell me, give me that heads up. Okay, so I definitely feel like Tiffany was very open that she liked Carlo and she liked Rocky, and she was very open even when she went on a date with Jay. She was very open about these things. Now, the only thing I think Carlo owed her was the decency to say, I like you and I like Elise. I don't think Carlo's head likes Elise. I think Carlo's tail likes Elise, okay? As far as Elise, why are you always okay with being sloppy seconds? Girl, get yourself together and get some self-esteem. I don't think you're a bad person. It does look like you have a big heart, but you have to know Carlo is playing you from the jump. He has said some nasty things about you to Tiffany, and he said some nasty things to you about Tiffany. A man that talks like that talks like a bitch, should not be your man. Also, I don't know anything about Carlo's finances, but the way he carries himself is giving that man when you're at McDonald's and you want to supersize something or you want to get it a large, and he's nickel and diming and asking you if you could just get that medium. Okay? That's what he's giving. How you put yourself together, how you dress, your makeup, all that other stuff, you're giving the kind of energy like you want to be taken care of because you obviously take good care of yourself, right? So, Elise, I would be very surprised if you and Carlo are together in the finale. I hope you have found your self-esteem and you've gotten yourself together. Now for Chantel. I don't understand why having feelings for Ashley makes you think you're either gay or you're bi. I understand caring a lot about your friend, but I feel like Pedro really messed Chantel up, that she's still trying to find her way. But girl, I wouldn't pick up a LGBTQWXYZ letter just yet, because you don't know enough about yourself and you don't want to enter that community that's already vulnerable and, pawn yourself off as a fake, as someone that's just in there to explore. I would say don't label yourself and figure it out. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If you were going to be with a woman, you could have gotten a baddie. I don't understand the whole Ashley thing. You could have gotten a baddie, someone that looks like you, and I would have said, yes, gal, I understand. Ashley, just the energy that she's giving over knowing that you're at a dating resort and she's feeling uncomfortable because you're going on dates with guys and y'all are just friends, it's giving this is going to be problematic later, but I'm sure your mama is going to handle it. Now, for the Pierre Resistance, Rob, Colt, and Jennifer. First of all, Jennifer definitely hooked up with the most people at that resort, okay? Full-blown hooked up. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I honestly think she has more attraction for Rob, but it is the fact that he is married has kind of blocked her. Now, Jen. I understand that Colt is promising you all these things. You said you don't want to be in a super controlling relationship. Baby, Cole is giving that First 48 vibes. Honey, I grew up in a lot of spaces with a lot of white people, and I'm telling you right now, something is really wrong with Cole and something is wrong with Carlo. They're giving First 48. They're giving you went for a jog and went missing. They're giving full-blown gringo. They're giving strange. They're giving you better watch your back, okay? Because I don't think either of them are sane. Now, I hope I didn't forget anybody, but I just don't know. I didn't, except for Tiffany's choice, I thought everybody else made the wrong choice. And I can't wait to see the update, and I can't wait for Suki to rip them a new one. I know I'm excited for this reunion because I know that no crumbs will be left on the table, and I can't wait for the clips. All right, that is my take on Hunt for Love. Y'all let me know what you think.